Ghana's former president, Flight Lieutenant Jerry John Rawlings, has described Isaac Dogbey, one of the country's young, promising boxers, has described him as a person who is hungry for success in the world of boxing. The former president made this pronouncement during an interaction with the boxer who had called on him to interact with him and then introduce his interim WBO super bantamweight belt to him. Leading the delegation of Team Dogbey to the offices of former President Flight Lieutenant Jerry John Rawlings was his trainer and father, boxing legend Azumah Nelson, and businessman Kennedy Ejapon, to present the WBO super bantamweight belt to the former president. It will be recalled that just over a week ago, Isaac Dogbey stopped his Mexican opponent Cesar Suarez in the 5th round.
That was a game plan that we had, to suppress our opponent, and as the rounds go on, we find ways and means, to change styles and make the fight, to feel comfortable in the fight, and that's exactly what happened.
Known for his boxing exploit during his days as a boxer, legendary retired boxer Azumah Nelson used the encounter with the former president to advise a young champion to make training his hallmark.
I know the way it's going. If it continues, he will do what his dream will come true. So he should train hard. Like my brother said, the one he inspired the guy before. Sometimes when you inspire somebody before, you know how the guy fights. And these white people, they are very smart. They fought sparring before, and they know that, okay, this guy is strong. So when he's going to fight him, he will train harder, and they will tell him some tips, styles to do, different things to do. So he shouldn't take it lightly.
Supporters of Isaac Dogbey, who filled the 4,000 capacity Bukom boxing arena, could not wait for the young champion to finish his Mexican counterpart off, something the former president said was enviable.
And I'm sure his chances of winning are quite good. So I was telling you the other time, the test comes after you've won the championship. What state of relaxation, you end up in, or whether you can maintain the same hungry, outlook in order to maintain your championship.
The former president singled out businessman Kennedy Ejapon and praised him for his selfless contribution to the improvement in the life of the ordinary Ghanaian.
I call it the millionaire laborer. He has set records that machines could not even set.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes. Because he's got some of the fanciest cars. Yes. He rides a pillion, motorbike, Okada, when he's in a hurry to get to places. Correct. That's the nature of this man. You see him in his suit. He has a Maybach, he has this, he has that, he has that. We collapsed him out of our greed and selfishness. But somehow he's undeterred. And I'm glad the president knows about him.
Meanwhile, Isaac Dogbey is preparing for his next fight, which is expected to be between March and April in the United States. For Metro News, Frank Nyonato, Accra.